Hello everybody, VCG Cosplay here, and I'm back to bring you another toy review. Now today we're going to be looking at the brand new Imaginext Buzz Lightyear robot. This is from the Imaginext toy line, and I'm super excited to talk. Look at that! Oh my god! I can't tell you guys how much I would love to have this as a kid, so I'm very excited to bring this to you from a perspective of how I would feel when I was a kid if I was to get this. So, without further ado, let's get on with the review. Okay guys, so here we have the Toy Story 4 Imaginext Buzz Lightyear robot. I mean, honestly, personally, I don't really consider this a robot. It's technically a mech, you know, because that's basically the definitional term. But anyways, here we have the Buzz Lightyear robot, and oh my god, it's huge! Look at this thing! On the nose! Sorry, I had to throw that in there. But yeah, no, this thing is absolutely huge, and I love this! Oh my god. I can't tell you, okay, if you guys out there who are adults into this kind of stuff, if you guys actually remember the Toy Story TV series Buzz Lightyear Star Command, this reminds me of that so much. There's so much that reminds me of that TV show. I'm telling you right now, I feel like this is almost like a dedication to those fanboys who grew up with that TV show. Because I did, and I remember an episode where Buzz Lightyear was fighting in a Grande Star Command mech. And I'm just like, oh my god, that is ridiculously awesome. Can I have a toy of that? Yeah, no, this thing is really, really big. As you can see, I recreated a new backdrop because it was so huge, I couldn't get it all on screen. So, as you can see here from the bottom, it says right there on the bottom of the package, Imaginext Buzz Lightyear robot with a huge picture of Woody. And then we got the robot, and we're gonna look at this thing a lot more closer, but I just want to show you guys how this looks. And back here of the package is our obligatory product. Right here is the description of the product, so if you want to freeze frame that and read it yourself, you can right now. And right now I'm just paneling over the back of the packaging, just showing how epic this toy really is. Showing the power pad all the way down to the claw arm, which is extendable. And we're going to be looking at that in a little bit. And then there's a little alien containment. I don't know why it's considered an alien containment. I have no idea. But yeah, there's the claw function, the spaceship, how it opens and closes the wings, the launching missiles. And then down here we're looking at the other obligatory product shots of Toy Story, Batman, Jurassic World, and finally Scooby-Doo, which I'm still confused as to why I still can't find Scooby-Doo. That's just weird to me. I don't know. And then here we have our little action figures and the accessories it comes with. So first off, we're going to look at the Alien. Brand new sculpted figure, which looks really super nice. I like how they did this. And then of course it comes with the missile launchers for the robotic arm that's shaped like the Pizza Planet rockets. And then finally, Buzz Lightyear. And this Buzz Lightyear is one of the new molds that they actually created. So the one in the center is the one we get, which makes it an exclusive. And the Buzz Lightyear with the open wings comes with the Buddy 2-pack with Bunny. And then the one on the left is the original mold with the new printed face. So, needless to say, it's interesting that we're actually getting 3 different versions of Buzz Lightyear, and I really like that. I like the idea that we finally got a Buzz Lightyear not only with an open wing, but closed wings, and it's in the brand new mold too, so that just really emphasizes how they're paying so much more attention to detail about this, and it's like, hey, if you want to get the robot with a variant Buzz, now you can. And you can show the variant on the back with the wings. You know, the open wings comes with the 2-pack again. The closed wings only comes with this robot, and I really appreciated that they did that. And so here we have our Buzz Lightyear robot, or as I consider a giant mech. I absolutely love the attention to detail to this thing. The scale, the design, I cannot appreciate how unique of a design and look this is for the Imaginext line and the Toy Story franchise. And the fact that you even get like Buzz Lightyear's spaceship in this large scale to go with like an action feature is just really incredible. This is just super fun to me. And I love the idea that the feet are like the rocket boosters for the robot. Just a very nice attention to detail. And then here's the back of the product itself with the open legs and the jetpack. And again, I love the detail that they added to the spaceship robot where it looks like his jetpack from when it's Buzz Lightyear. And then again, down here is the open ports where it's got like these little, kind of like these little command centers. Now, one thing that's very interesting about these things is that they are chock full of detail. They're just absolutely chock full of detail in there. If you were to take a black wash and wash them over, you can see it. And also, it looks like they were supposed to put in little stickers, you know, right there on the screen. But I don't know. I don't know if they left that out on purpose or if they forgot to put stickers in. I have no idea. But to each their own. Still a nice little detail. And now, of course, this Buzz Lightyear robot stands at least 20 and a half inches tall, somewhere around that point. So he's pretty tall. And that's comparing it to probably my favorite Imaginext robot they have ever created, which is the Megazord. Like, this thing is a beast. It is huge. And comparing, you can clearly see how the Megazord just kind of dwarfs it. It's very, very surprising. Because I thought the Megazord and this Buzz Lightyear robot were going to match in scale, but no, that is not the case. And to have these two back to back with each other, you know, Power Rangers, Space Rangers, it's a nice fun look. And then as another side comparison, here is the Tri-County garbage truck from Toy Story 3, along with the action figures to compare that size. And again, here are Buzz and the alien next to the garbage truck. And this is a shout out to two boys named Gavin and Connor. These two boys had a huge Imaginext collection, and they were gracious enough to sell me their Toy Story truck to me for my collection. So, thank you, boys. And as you can see down here, I love the detail of the thruster feet. And then down, and the reason I want to do that quotation is because this is like an alien containment. So you take your alien, you throw him in there, and you close him up. But that just doesn't make any sense to me. It really doesn't. To me, this is more like an access port for them to get into the robot, don't you think? In my perspective of design, like, you think they would just get in there and be like, accessing robot, closing launch door bay, something like that. I'm not really entirely sure why it's a containment field. It doesn't make any sense. If you're going to do a containment, it should be in the back in one of the legs, not the front. And then, of course, right here, we're going to be looking at the laser arm. Now, over here is the power function. So you see the red button is for the laser, as I prematurely point to soon. And then right here, you can see where you can store your rockets as well as load them up. So we're going to do that right now. And again, I really appreciate the detail of these rockets. The fact that it even they took the design of the Pizza Planet rocket and made those as the rockets. I'm sitting there thinking, that's a really nice attention to detail, and I really appreciate that. And of course, the other arm right here is the claw arm. As I said before, this is an extendable arm. As you can see, you pull it up, and the red button activates the power function. As you can see, you push it in, it opens up, clamps down automatically. You pull it out, it retracts, and it's a really cool little feature that they did that. Now up here, this is a very, very interesting design. They always add in those power function pads from the Imaginext, like right there. So you put the figure in, and this is a very standard piece that's always inside their sets. But the design of it, of where it is very, very unique. Because if you compare it to the Buzz Lightyear action figure, it matches exactly where Buzz Lightyear's red button would go to activate the wings. And that's what it does. So you put Buzz in there, like so. You rotate them, and if you see, the wings get activated and pop out in the back of the robot. We're going to see that again on the back panel. Just like that. And the other feature in this mode is that you can stand Buzz Lightyear in the cockpit while it's in this position. So as you can see, I'm trying to get him out, open it up, and you can see right in here, here is a little tab you just slide him into, and he just stands up perfectly inside the robot. Easy peasy. And now your Buzz Lightyear is ready to take on the evil Emperor Zurg. One other feature, I actually noticed this when I was messing around with the robot. If you remove Buzz and you look inside the spaceship, it looks like a face. I don't know if you guys can see that properly. I don't know if that was actually intended or not. But if you look, it has a face. Almost like that's supposed to be like a Buzz Lightyear face that's part of the robot. You can see like where the eyes are, the mouth, and the whole structure of the head and the shoulders. That really surprised me when I saw that. I'm sitting there thinking to myself, what would that look like if I repainted it to look like a real robot? And I just thought that was very interesting. That detail was added there. I don't know if it was intentional or not, but it's there. Now, of course, one of the major features of this robot is the cockpit is Buzz Lightyear's spaceship that can detach from the torso. And you just slide it right up, and there you have it. Easy steps. Now this spaceship alone is one of my favorite features. It's basically icing on the cake. The detail of this, the design, it all just has a beautiful representation of Buzz Lightyear's spaceship. You can see the little thrusters back there. Very well done. The design, the way, the attention to detail is just really, really amazing. This is definitely one of my favorite pieces of this. Now, of course, as you saw, you can take the Buzz Lightyear figure, open up the cockpit. You take it, oh, there we go, oh, stay up. And then you take your Buzz Lightyear figure, and you peg his hands into the handles so he can sit in there properly, and just close them up. And of course, the red button activates the action feature for the spaceship. And adding with that, again, this is just one of my favorite pieces that could be sold independently from the robot. And it just has a really nice look to it. And I love this little, this weird little bow that the wings have. It's not a problem for me. I think that's just a really interesting look to it. But this spaceship, again, there's not much else I could say about it. I just think it's a wonderful piece. The fact that we even got Buzz Lightyear robot and the spaceship all in one package, that's a pretty solid deal. And when you take the spaceship out of the package, you can clearly see that they kind of have it set up like a command center, almost like a launch bay. So you can put your Buzz Lightyear figure or any of your Toy Story characters and set them up there at the little computer and just have them mess around and do all the crazy adventure stuff that your kids can so choosingly design. And again, this is just really well done. Okay guys, there is my official review on the Imaginext Toy Story Buzz Lightyear robot. You can find this locally at your Walmart and Targets for $50. I found this actually at Fry's Marketplace on a discount for $33 with a VIP card. While supplies last, of course. Nothing else I can really say about this other than the fact that I highly recommend this product. For $50, you're getting a really awesome playset. For somebody who's a huge Buzz Lightyear fanatic, for somebody who's a huge Toy Story fanatic, this is something I could not recommend to you more than I am saying right now. The action figures are all exclusive to this set, has really fun features. You get a giant Buzz Lightyear robot out of it, and of course, Buzz Lightyear's spaceship that can detach and reattach, so you can have all kinds of crazy adventures for your young ones and have them have fun and get creative and play with it. You know, imaginations to infinity and beyond with this. I cannot recommend it enough. I hope you guys really enjoyed my review, and I hope to see you in the next one. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.